Welcome back. Okay, now if I bow 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 bow. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. I live on the beach. Okay, welcome back, y'all, to Blue Couch Therapy. It's your boy True, better yet, the man. So today we're going to be discussing how they use your energy against you from the day you were born and how to break free. This was an interesting video that I watched over the holiday seasons, and I thought it'd be cool to share with you guys, to anybody who want to hear it, and my thoughts and take as we go through it. So, with that, let's run it up.
Something precious has been taken from you, not your money, not your possessions, but your energy. It's subtle, almost invisible, yet it's happening every single day. You wake up already drained, go through the motions of life feeling depleted, and end the day wondering why you're so exhausted.
This for me has always been such a interesting topic, understanding that we all are just vibrations. It's all just vibrations and frequencies, and they use these traps that they're going to discuss later in the video to zap all your energy from you. Like, how can you say that you work, let's say you work 8 hours a day, and then you go home, you're tired, like you're always tired. When I was tense, I was always tired. I was always like exhausted for some reason. Hence, understanding that these things are designed to drain you is another story. But yeah, we're just energy. We're just a massive energy. And this trap, this matrix that we live in, is designed to take your energy.
This isn't. It's not because you're weak or incapable. The world you live in has been designed to take, to pull, to harvest the very life force that fuels you. They've created a system so seamless, so ingrained in daily life, that you don't even notice how much of your energy is slipping away.
It's so seamless. It's literally like you once you realize that there's another alternative to living your life, and then you look and see the way that they've conditioned us to think is the only appropriate way to live, it changes your whole perspective. It changes your whole perspective. My mind was literally blown when I realized that I could live an other way, live an alternative lifestyle. And I think that like the way that they position everything is that it makes you doubt yourself so much, which is another tool that they use to their advantage. But it's like they literally make you feel like shit if you don't want to abide and live in the matrix in which they've created, to be a slave to the system, to be a slave to consumerism. Bogus.
You followed the script they gave you, worked hard, played by the rules, stayed informed. Yet the harder you push, the more stuck and powerless you feel. It's like being caught in quicksand. The more you try to escape, the faster you sink. But here's the truth. It's not your fault. This isn't about individual effort or personal failure. This is about a system that profits from keeping you tired, distracted, and compliant.
I was just talking to my brother about this over the holiday season. This system is designed to keep you distracted because the more you're out there going like, the more you're not thinking about anything other than what they want you to think about. Eating the foods that they say is that you're supposed to eat, believing the politicians that they say that you're supposed to trust and believe in that always let the people down. Justin Trudeau is leaving. I don't even know what is going on with that. But it's like they designed this system, they designed this game so that you're always just looking around. You're always looking for some kind of external savior, and I'm over it.
Your focus, your emotions, your time, they've turned all of it.
And you don't even have time to pray in this world because you have to be up. You have to get up early to go to work. You have to get like literally it's all designed to rip you out of your sleep so that you can go and run to work, sit in the train, and be somewhere you don't want to be.
Into currency, and you're unknowingly paying the. But imagine this. What if you could stop the cycle? What if you could reclaim the energy that's been siphoned from you and use it to create a life that's truly your own? That's what this video is about. I'm going to show you how they've built this invisible trap and how it's been stealing from you in ways you never realized. More importantly, I'll teach you how to break free. Because once you see the system for what it really is, you gain the power to escape it.
Literally, when you see the game, you can navigate it and you can beat it. I was watching Goosebumps around the Halloween season that just passed, and they had the. If you ever watched it, I guess I don't want to spoil it, but the whole idea is that like once you see the strings that are being pulled, you can't unsee it. And that's what I've noticed, like especially in life, as I've come out of the matrix, so they say, or at least as I'm coming out of this um, conformity and social programming, is like once you see the charade for what it is, you can't go back. The Wizard of Oz, the man pulled back the curtain and see the man with the fucking cranks there. I'm just like, okay, I see the game that you guys are playing, and I'm not going to be a victim to it.
Your energy is more than just a resource. It's the essence of your potential. And the moment you decide to stop playing their game, everything changes. So, let's dive in. Together, we're going to uncover the truth and take the first steps toward reclaiming your life. Energy. It's the most fundamental resource you have. Not just the physical energy you expend when you move or work, but your thoughts, your focus, your emotions, everything that drives your decisions, actions, and dreams. Yet this resource, so personal and powerful, is the very thing they've learned to exploit.
And you also have to remember that these institutions, these people, these establishments, they've had thousands of years to create this system to perfect this trap. This trap.
What if I told you your energy is being harvested every single day and you don't even realize it? Not by accident, but by design. The world you live in has been meticulously crafted to extract the essence of who you are, your attention, your emotions, your focus, and to funnel it into a system that profits from your exhaustion. Here's how it works. Energy isn't infinite. Every thought you have, every decision you make, every ounce of attention you give costs you. And those who control the system understand this better than anyone.
This is why if you go and you look at Steve Jobs, then when he was talking about my man always used to wear the black turtleneck and the jeans because he said that all that trying to decide what clothes you're going to wear in the morning is already a drain on your mental faculties that you could be used in order to create and help you break free.
They don't need to take anything from you by force. All they need is your focus. Because where your energy flows, your power goes. Look at the world around you. It's a game of constant distraction to keep your attention. News headlines, social media notifications, advertisements, they all scream for your focus, feeding off your time and emotions. Your anger, your sadness, your excitement, every emotional reaction is fuel for their machine. But they don't stop there. They've mastered the art of division. They create conflicts, political, social, and even trivial ones, just to keep you engaged in the fight. Think about politics.
Just to keep you engaged in the fight, literally running scripts. what was it, New Year's passed, and then as soon as New Year's passed, they blew up that Tesla truck in front of the Trump Towers just to play some games with people and scare you guys, get the fear mongering going at the first day of the year. All those tragedies in the markets, these people doing terrorist attacks, and then you come to find out that the people that are doing them are government agents, agents of chaos. But I digress.
Every election cycle, you're presented with two choices, red or blue, left or right. It feels monumental, as though your decision could change the world. But has it ever? No matter which side you choose, the system stays the same. The rich get richer, the powerful maintain their grip, and life, for most, doesn't improve.
Never improves. That's why I don't play the politics game. I don't play that bullshit. In the book Word Magic, they talk about the vote is really just a synonym for volt, VOTE to VOLT. That's why you go to the poll, like a poll catches a volt of lightning. So to the polling station, you cast your vote, you give your energy away, you sign your name on dotted line and by representing with the X, your straw man, and then you give your power to a man or a woman to control you and say what's going to happen in your economy and your city around you, and nothing ever changes. And then 4 years later, you find out they took all the money, ate all the money, and they're doing bullshit in the House of Commons or wherever they are. Say this with me: all governments let all the people down all the time.
Why? Because the choices you're given aren't real. They're an illusion, a distraction. They want you to believe you have a say, to keep you invested in a game where the outcome is already decided. And this isn't limited to politics. It's everywhere. Your identity, the brands you consume, even the sports teams you cheer for, each one is a carefully designed battleground. You're told to take sides, to argue, to defend your choice as if it defines who you are.
Always.
But here's the truth. They don't care which side you pick. They only care that you're invested in the conflict. Because as long as you're fighting, you're not questioning. As long as you're distracted by the debate, you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not seeing how the system itself is the problem. They've created a world where division keeps you busy, where every headline, every trending topic is a tool to harvest your focus and keep you engaged in their cycle.
So busy. Even in that story, let me see if I can pull it up for you guys quick. Meta to invest in AI avatars. Can we find that? Yeah, here we go. Just so that you guys can see it. And we'll jump back into this tab in a moment. Here, Meta will invest in AI generated characters and profiles to drive up engagement. So all the Fox News, funny, bullshit media. All they do is just make rage bait is to rage bait you. They're gonna come up with these fake AI generated characters. Even I can tell now that I'm on threads and I'll see some people's responses and all these kinds of things, and I'm like, no, you're a bot. I can tell by these AI generated characters that you're just here in order to be a agent of chaos. Huh. They love an agent of chaos, man, over everything. And then oftentimes you're sitting here arguing with these people that they're not even real. They're bots engaging you to be angry so you can stay on the platform and listen to more of the bullshit that they have to say about what's going on in your community. It's literally just to keep you angry, to keep you engaged, to keep you on the platform so they can show you more ads so that they can make more money. Let's say it. Energy is all energy. They're transmitting your anger into dollars. And now we resume.
Even your sense of identity is
Yeah, I'm also now.
What's up?
Hi, Jira. We brought you here today.
weaponized. From the moment you're born, you're given labels, your nationality, your religion, your social class, and taught to cling to them. These labels become the walls of your cage, defining how you see yourself and the world around you.
It's a self-constructed cage. Me personally, I don't conform with all that. Where you're from, this hood, that hood, blah blah blah. Literally, like my nationality for legal purposes, all intent and purposes. I'm in Toronto. I'm a Canadian, and I'm of Saint Lucian descent. But beyond that, I don't cling to the idea that I'm a Canadian and I have to. I'm from Toronto. I'm a Saint Lucian. I'm just me. all these things were just vessels and tools used to help me to get to where I am now. But I don't cling to these senses of false identity to make me feel value or make me feel like I'm part of some kind of greater community or something.
But here's the catch. The stronger your attachment to these labels,
Exactly.
the easier you are to control.
To manipulate. Exactly.
When you see yourself as part of one group,
look at all the people that are in jail fighting over country, fighting over all the people that are in jail and all the people that are dead, fighting over nationality, fighting over ideologies. They tell you that this person, propaganda, using another tool against you, propaganda to tell you that these people are destroying your country and we need to go in and blow them up. And then now all of a sudden, all of our sons and daughters are going somewhere they never knew before to go and blow people up and lose their lives, you know? So it's energy drain, man. It's an energy drain that they use to manipulate and control you, making you think that if someone's challenging your national identity, it's an issue. If someone's telling you something about your soccer team, it's an issue. You see all those mans that riot because of soccer game, they lost a soccer game. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy to me. That is so wild to me to think that their mind is so conditioned or is so like entrenched in this idea that if you don't win, it's time to smash some shit.
it becomes natural to see others as the enemy.
Mm.
And when people are busy fighting each other, they rarely stop to question the system that created the conflict in the first place. This is the brilliance of their design. By keeping you divided, they keep you distracted. And by keeping you distracted, they keep you compliant. Every ounce of energy you spend debating, defending, or attacking is energy that fuels their system. So, ask yourself, are you truly making your own choices, or are you just playing the role they've assigned you? Are you fighting for freedom, or are you caught in an illusion that keeps you locked in place? Because the moment you see the invisible system for what it is, the game changes. The distractions lose their grip, the labels lose their meaning, and the conflicts lose their power. That's the first step toward reclaiming your energy in your life: fear. It's the oldest and most powerful tool of control. They've weaponized it against you, not with chains or bars, but with constant reminders of danger and instability. Every headline, every breaking news alert, every dire prediction is carefully crafted to keep you on edge. Why? Because fear triggers your most primal instincts, hijacking your ability to think critically. When you're afraid, you're not reflecting or questioning, you're reacting.
Right.
You're stuck in survival mode, focused only on what's directly in front of you. And they know this. They've engineered a world where you're bombarded with threats, real or exaggerated, every moment of every day. Fear narrows your focus and keeps you locked into their system. It's the reason you feel glued to news cycles, scrolling endlessly through social media,
Right.
or glued to the latest crisis. It's not just anxiety, it's by design. This manufactured fear keeps your body in a constant state of stress, cortisol flooding your system, your heart racing, your energy draining. Living like this isn't just exhausting, it's destructive.
Yeah.
Chronic stress breaks down your body and mind, weakens your immune system, disrupts.
What's that? Epigenetics has proven. Let me see if I can find that article. Genetics. So they say epigenetics says that the trauma can last 6 generations. 6 generations is for the most part how long trauma can last. Changes across several generations. I'll just make it quick. I don't even have the here, just so that you can see. You can see what I'm talking about. What they say here, a prospective study demonstrating the first faithful transmission of engineered epigenetic changes across several generations of mice. So they understand, these people understand that epigenetics is real and you can condition a child by conditioning their parents, by conditioning the grandparents, and so on and so forth. It's that's why they talk about generational curses. That's why they talk about, we always talking about breaking generational curses, is because we've been cursed. It's not like a voodoo curse hoodoo, something like that, where it's a spell or whatever. It's trauma. It's trauma. It's fear that gets passed down from generation to generation. And then if I'm scared, I'm gonna teach my children fear. They'll teach their children fear. And then 20 generations have passed, and then now people don't even remember why they're fighting one another, why they're afraid anymore. So I think that's like the what is it? The monkey and the ladder experiment. The monkey and the ladder experiment, where the monkeys were they would put the they would splash the monkeys. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. You can even see it. Oh, it's here. Perfect. Every time the monkey went up the ladder, the scientists soaked the rest of the monkeys with cold water. And then they would be upset with the monkey that climbed up the ladder. And eventually, as time would pass, let's see if we can find the breakdown of it. Eventually, as time would pass, they don't even realize, they don't even understand why they don't want to go up the ladder anymore. Second generation, third generation of monkeys now looking up, and they don't even want to go up there anymore because 3 generations ago, they were splashing people with the water. They were splashing the monkeys with the water. Monkeys. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, yo. It truly is hilarious when you think about it and all the trickery that they use in order to distract you and drain you. It's a good scam. It's a good scam they got going on, and if you don't recognize it, you're bound to get trapped.
Your sleep and clouds your judgment. Over time, it leaves you physically depleted and mentally paralyzed, unable to see the bigger picture or make meaningful change. But fear isn't their only tool. It's just the entry point. Once they've exhausted you emotionally, they hook you into the cycle of consumerism. They tell you that relief, happiness, or security is just one purchase away. Feeling stressed? Buy this. Feeling unsafe? Invest in that. They present products, services, and solutions as your escape, but all they do is keep you chasing an illusion. The truth is, consumerism isn't designed to satisfy you, it's designed to keep you wanting. Look around at the world of work. The 40-hour work week has become the cornerstone of modern life, but does it really make sense? Does it nurture your creativity or your well-being? No. It's a cleverly constructed cage. You trade the best hours of your day and the best years of your life for just enough money to survive, never enough to break free.
Never enough to break free.
And then there's the debt cycle. They lure you in with promises of opportunity, student loans, credit cards, mortgages, only to trap you in years, even decades, of repayment. The system ensures you're always working, always striving, always in a state of energetic deficit. Now let's talk about the cities. The places they tell you hold the key to opportunity and success. But at what cost? Cities are designed to overstimulate and overwhelm. The endless noise, the flashing lights.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries. This is Arcade by
Tell me why.
Outlook. This thing has sounds.
The crowded streets. They don't just drain your senses, they drain your soul. Humans aren't meant to live like this. We didn't evolve to thrive in concrete jungles, cut off from sunlight, fresh air, and the grounding presence of nature. And yet, we're told that this is progress. But is it really progress when the very environment you're forced to live in is designed to keep you disconnected, anxious, and tired? Think about it. How often do you hear sirens, horns, or construction noise?
All the time.
Even if you're not consciously paying attention, your mind is always on alert, processing every sound, every stimulus. It's a constant drain on your mental and emotional reserves. And what about the lack of green spaces? The sun on your skin, the grass under your feet. These aren't luxuries. They're necessities. But in cities, they're treated as afterthoughts, tucked away in isolated parks you barely have time to visit. And then there's the pace. The unrelenting grind. The endless cycle of rushing from one task to the next. Cities promise opportunity, but they rob you of time. Time to think, time to breathe, time to simply exist. When you put it all together, the fear, the consumerism, the relentless work cycle, and the overstimulation of urban life, It's no wonder you feel drained. This isn't natural. This is engineered. And the longer you stay trapped in their system, the more energy you give away. But what happens when you step back? When you stop reacting, stop consuming, and start questioning? That's what they fear most. Because the moment you recognize these tools of manipulation for what
And that's why they kill all the free thinkers.
they are, you begin to take your power back. And that's where true freedom begins. Energy drains aren't always obvious. In fact, the most effective ones are hidden in plain sight, disguised as entertainment, connection, or progress. Let's start with one of the most pervasive tools of energy extraction, media and technology. Social media, once hailed as a way to connect people, has evolved into a machine designed to capture your attention and never let it go. Every post, every notification, every endless scroll on your feed is carefully engineered to keep you engaged. It's not an accident that you lose hours staring at a screen, feeling drained and unfulfilled. Here's how it works. Algorithms don't prioritize your well-being. They prioritize engagement. And the easiest way to engage you? Outrage.
Rage bait.
Content that makes you angry, upset, or defensive is far more likely to grab your attention than something neutral or uplifting.
And that's why they always having those dumb videos of like man walking a woman on a leash in Rodeo Drive. That's the most recent one that I've seen. Car explodes here. This is this. Something about sexuality here. Something about removal of your rights here. Just to outrage the people. Even with that Luigi guy that killed the CEO. I literally, guys, I don't even listen to any news. I don't listen to any news. I don't watch any news. I don't partake in that because it's all just shenanigans. But it's like they sell you the story. The man killed the CEO, armed gunman on the loose. He killed him over something about healthcare, whatever. Outrage about the way they're handling the trial. Outrage about this or that. So stupid.
It's why every other post feels like a battle cry, pulling you into heated debates, emotional arguments, and a constant need to defend your beliefs. But while you're fighting in comment sections or endlessly refreshing your feed, your energy is being drained. Every emotional reaction costs you. Every heated exchange takes a toll. And the more exhausted you become, the easier it is for the system to keep you hooked, because you don't have the energy left to step back and reflect. It doesn't stop there. Streaming services are another major player in this game. They feed you endless content, perfectly to your screen. Autoplay features, curated recommendations, and binge-worthy shows ensure that you're always consuming, always distracted, always giving away more of your time and focus. But the energy drain goes even deeper. It's not just about what you watch or scroll through. It's about what you listen to. Music, once a powerful tool for inspiration and healing, has been co-opted as another mechanism of control. The harmonious frequencies of the past, frequencies that aligned with nature and uplifted the human spirit, have been replaced with engineered sounds designed to keep us in low vibrational state.
Don't you know in the movie they clone Tyrone? They talk about this. All these movies have to show you what they're doing, or else you're gonna get a karmic debt. But they're saying that the low vibrational music or the music keeps you low vibrational. Ever you notice when like you can't go to certain clubs that play this kind of music because when you get there the people fight? They play this kind of music and then the people get outraged and they get enraged. Some people believe that they haven't really made music since the 70s, since probably or like the early late 80s when they stopped using real instruments. Everything is synthesized, everything is so flat now. If you ever listen to that music that they play in the mall, they play in the gym, it sounds so dead. It's soulless music. It's just noise that they create in order for you to fill the void. But like you can't dance to the music anymore. You can't vibe. Well, you can vibe out obviously to some songs. You get what I'm trying to say. But like you can't dance to the music like you used to dance from mainstream to mainstream stuff. And then the stuff that they put on is so synthesized. It's so poppy. It's so fake. It's so flat. That 808 just make everything like compressed everything, and then everybody go on the record and say it's fight, kill, murder, death, destruction, and mayhem. And then we vibe, we listen to it, and then we say it's lit.
It's music that dominates today's charts. Bass lines and repetitive beats tap into primal instincts, evoking feelings like aggression, despair, or longing. These emotions may seem harmless, but they keep you trapped in survival mode, reactive, rather than reflective. And then there are the lyrics. How often do they glorify toxic relationships, unattainable wealth, or superficial lies? These messages aren't just words, they're programming. They create a sense of lack, convincing you that you're not enough unless you chase the ideals they're selling.
Mm-hmm.
The more you listen, the more these ideas take root, subtly shaping your perceptions and priorities. Even the way music is produced today plays a role in this energy extraction. Unlike the timeless melodies of the past, modern music is created to be consumed and discarded quickly. It's
What if I could show you how to turn 26K trading capital into consistent monthly gains?
designed to hold your attention just long enough to keep you, but not long enough to inspire lasting change or deep reflection. The result? You're left feeling fragmented, distracted, and emotionally depleted. And just like social media and streaming platforms, music becomes another tool in the system's arsenal to keep you drained. So ask yourself, how much of your time, focus, and emotional energy are you giving away to media and technology? How often do you find yourself reacting to outrage, binging content, or listening to songs that leave you feeling worse instead of better? The truth is, these energy drains are everywhere, woven into the fabric of your daily life. But recognizing them is the first step toward breaking free. Because once you see how these tools are designed to extract your energy, you can begin to take back control over your focus, your emotions, and your life.
And then even
And that is where your power truly lies.
even going back to streaming services, it's on your face. They show you, right? Because if we look at the former CEO of the former CEO of Netflix, Mark Randolph, the co-founder and the first CEO of Netflix, he's related to Edward Bernays, who's known as the father of propaganda, who's known as the father of modern day propaganda in all its forte. And then this guy, Edward Bernays, is related to Sigmund Freud, the psychoanalyst. So you see, they study the brain. Granddaddy studied the brain. His son knows. So okay, granddaddy studied the brain, and he said, okay, we can. This is how the brain works. Son, this is how the brain. And he tells information to the son. Son, this is how the brain works. And the son says, say less. Now I'm going to crystallize public opinion. Now I know how to use the brain in order to manipulate the way that you think. And then generation go by, a couple generations passes by. Mark Randolph, and now the son, great grandnephew, whatever. I don't know the family tree, but it's literally here right in front of you. And now they use these same tactics in order to propagate certain things, keep you on Netflix watching all day and night, keep you watching all day and night, because they know how to trick your brain and they know how to feed propaganda into you, to feed you with propaganda. Interesting. I find it so interesting. And I think what is interesting to me, honestly, like, I just share these things so that you can learn. It's not a matter of being afraid, it's not a matter of burning Netflix. No, it's just understanding that people know certain things about the brain. These people know about hypnosis. They know about the subconscious mind and subliminal thoughts and actions, so I think it's funny that, like, there's a negative connotation with the word binge eating, but binge watching is socially acceptable. It's fun. Haha, we binge watch. Even me, I was binge watching over the holiday season, guys. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying that, like, you just need to be aware. Be aware of these things. These just be aware. It's all is to just be aware, so that way when you can't be manipulated by it. That's all. That's all. Same thing with, like, the doom scroll, the guy that invented the doom scroll, and how your mind just keeps you wanting to go up and up and up, waiting for something new. So just understand, it's all about just understanding the tricks of the trade that they use in order to keep you conformed and controlled.
Breaking free from the system begins with one essential step: reclaiming your focus. Your attention is the most valuable resource you possess, and it's precisely what they target. Every headline, notification, and breaking news alert is designed to keep you distracted, reactive, and emotionally drained. If you want to take back control, the first thing you must do is limit your exposure to fear-driven narratives. Ask yourself, how much of what you consume truly adds value to your life? Most of it is noise.
And the way they literally make it so that you're always like this guy.
Designed to keep you hooked, stressed, and afraid. Turn off the 24-hour news cycle. Mute the notifications that disrupt your day. Take regular breaks from social media, where outrage and divisiveness dominate. These platforms don't just inform, they manipulate. The less you engage with their distractions, the more energy you reclaim for yourself. But simply avoiding distractions isn't enough. You must redirect that reclaimed energy towards something meaningful, toward creativity, personal growth, and pursuits that align with your values. Whether it's writing, painting, building, or solving problems, creativity is a powerful act of defiance against a system that thrives on passive consumption. It's how you remind yourself that your energy is yours to shape. Next, reconnect with nature. This is more than just taking a walk in the park. It's about grounding yourself in the rhythms of the natural world. Modern life, with its flashing screens and artificial environments, has pulled you away from what truly sustains you. Step outside. Feel the sun on your skin, the wind on your face. Listen to the birds, the rustling leaves, the calming sound of water. Nature has a way of resetting your energy, of pulling you out of the chaos and reminding you of what really matters. And here's the thing. This connection isn't a luxury, it's a necessity.
Necessity.
Human beings didn't evolve to live in concrete jungles, surrounded by noise, pollution, and overstimulation. We're meant to be part of the natural world, to move with its cycles, and to draw strength from its simplicity. When you spend time in nature, something powerful happens. Your stress levels drop, your mind clears, you regain perspective. It's not just a break from the system, it's a way to replenish the energy they've been draining from you. But to truly break free, you also need to simplify and declutter your life. For too long, you've been told that more is better, more possessions, more commitments, more everything. But the truth is, the constant pursuit of more is just another trap. Start with your physical space. Look around you. How many things do you own that you don't truly need? How many objects clutter your home, draining your energy simply by being there? Let them go. A clutter-free space creates clarity, both physically and mentally. Next, simplify your schedule. Modern life has convinced you that being busy equals being productive, but that's another illusion. Stop overcommitting. Focus on the people, activities, and goals that truly matter. Say no to the things that don't align with your values or drain your energy without giving anything in return. Breaking free is about creating space to think, to breathe, to live on your own terms. It's about cutting through the noise and reconnecting with what truly makes you feel alive. And this isn't just a one-time effort, it's a continuous process. Every day, you'll face new distractions, new demands, new ways the system tries to pull you back in. But every small decision to reclaim your focus, reconnect with nature, and simplify your life is a step toward freedom. The system only works if you continue to feed it.
Right.
When you stop giving it your energy, its power over you fades. So ask yourself, where will you direct your focus today? Will you let it be consumed by the noise, or will you take it back and use it to create something meaningful? This is your life, your energy, your choice.
It's your life. Stop letting them manipulate you.
Start small. Spend a few minutes outside.
Generative AI is a breakthrough technology in artificial intelligence.
If you train a model,
Turn off notifications for an hour. Clear one corner of your home. Each step might seem insignificant, but together they form a path toward a life that feels truly your own. You have the power to break free. The question is, will you choose to use it? Now that we've pulled back the curtain, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. Your energy, The very essence of your thoughts, emotions, and focus has been systematically drained by a system designed to profit from your exhaustion. But awareness is your greatest weapon. We've explored how to reclaim your creativity, rediscovering the power to shape your own life rather than passively consuming theirs. We've talked about reconnecting with nature, grounding yourself in rhythms that restore rather than deplete. And we've discussed the importance of simplifying your life, removing the noise, clutter, and distractions that keep you tied to their game. Here's the truth: the system relies on your compliance. It depends on your energy, your focus, and your belief that there's no way out. But the moment you take even one step to reclaim your energy, their power begins to weaken. With every choice you make to prioritize your well-being, creativity, and peace of mind, you're breaking free from their trap. But this isn't just about you. This is bigger than one person. When you take back your energy, you inspire others to do the same. Together, we can create a ripple effect, a movement of people who refuse to let their lives be dictated by a system that feeds on their exhaustion. So, here's what I need you to do. Share this message. Send it to someone who needs to hear it, someone who feels stuck, drained, or
Here's the
trapped,
message.
but doesn't yet understand why. Join the movement by committing to small, daily actions that prioritize your energy and freedom. And most importantly, take immediate steps. Don't wait for tomorrow, next week, or the perfect moment. Turn off the distractions. Step outside. Clear the clutter from one part of your life. Whatever it is, start now. Because every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you deserve. This isn't just about breaking free from their system, it's about building something better. A life where your energy fuels your dreams, not their machine. A world where you thrive, create, and live fully on your terms. The choice is yours. Will you keep feeding their system, or will you reclaim what's rightfully yours? If you're ready to take back your energy and step into your power, let's do this together.
Well, guys, that is that. Is that. That is how they use your energy against you from the day you were born until the day you die if you don't realize it. So I say all this to say, guys, you can change. You can get out of the system, and it's not even a matter about like because we live on Earth, so there's no way that you can escape consumerism. There's no way that you can escape like propaganda. It's just a matter of recognizing it and then using these systems to escape. You know, I'm in my second debt cycle right now that I'm working my way out of, and then once I'm out of this one, I'm out of it for good, forever. I understand how the system works. I see the game they're playing. I understand the credit game more so now than I ever had before. So it's not a matter of fear. This is not a video to scare you guys or anything like that. It's literally just see what they're doing, see what they're doing around you, and you decide if you want to make a change. Okay? Until next time, guys, it's your boy, better yet, the man, True. I'm out. See you guys in the next one.